Good evening mga kapuso online. Kumusta kayo? Welcome again sa third episode ng season 2 ng ating online kwentuhan at kumustahan ang Just In. Grabe. September na. Alam nyo na ang ibig sabihin yan sa Pilipino, magpapasko na. Pero nasa bahay-bahay pa rin tayo, siyempre, dahil kailangan sumusunod tayo sa mga quarantine rules hanggat kaya natin. Pero ngayon guys, nasa kotse ako. Aaminin ko, ako ay nasa sasakyan. Galing ako sa trabaho, sa locked-in na trabaho. Pero nung nalaman ko kung sino ang umoo na mag-guest sa napakawalang kwentang show ko, hindi pwedeng hindi ko to gawin. At sabi ng aming boss, ay pwede sa today at 4 p.m. Pues, mga kapuso, napaka-busy nitong taong to, lalo ngayon. Tapos kalain mo, binigyan kami ng 1 oras ng kanyang araw para lang makipagkumustahan sa inyo. Alam nyo to. Makikita nyo siya sa mga memes ngayong Pasko. August pa lang, nakikita ko na siya nakasilip. Nakasilip na siya. Pwede na ba? Mga kapuso, it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Jose Marichan. Woo, sir!
Hello. Good day, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Because I know, Paolo, that you have listeners even in the United States.
Yes,
you have listeners in Australia. You even have listeners in China.
Marami. Mga kapuso, ito aminin ko sa inyo, nung nalaman kong pumayag si Mr. Jose Marichan, kabang-kaba ako. Okay? 10 minutes ago, pumasok ako sa meeting, akalain mo. Si Mr. Jose Marichan yung bumabangka sa kwentuhan at bigla akong nag-relax. Sabi ko, wow, ang sarap pala nitong kausap. So, sir, maraming salamat. You just broke all the fears ng aking ng puso sa pakikipag-usap sa'yo. Welcome to Just In. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you. As soon as I got your invitation, I said, go.
Kumusta po? Kumusta ngayong September? Nasa quarantine pa rin tayo, but I'm sure you're busy because this is your season.
No, not araw-araw, Paolo. I go to the office for about an hour, 2 hours, and then I sign some documents, have a meeting, and then I come home right away. So,
okay.
Yeah, though that's my schedule. And then we attend mass every day. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, online. And so, yeah.
You're adjusting well naman with the new normal?
Yes, I am. And with the Zoom technology, I'm able to communicate with my children who live apart from us. Okay. And also with friends, my classmates. So, yeah. I'm adjusting to this new normal.
Bigla ka bang naging techie, sir?
Actually, nasanay lang ako, but it's usually my son one of my sons is still unmarried. He lives with us, and he's the one who sets this up for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so, he sets it up, including the password, and then I'm in.
Sir, alam mo, dito sa Just In, as I always say, somehow, siyempre, medyo malungkot ang mga tao ngayon, panahon, kahit September na because of the pandemic. We like looking back. Kumbaga, we like to reminisce about the past and at the same time, we want people to know you more. So, naghanap kami ng mga pictures. Siyempre, ang kilala lang nila yung Jose Marichan na magaling kumanta. I have some pictures na nakita na gusto ko ipakita sa inyo. If you could just share some stories about it.
Sige.
Okay. Picture 1.
Okay, go.
Sobrang grabe.
Okay. That's my Lola carrying me.
Okay.
That's my Lola. That's my maternal grandmother.
Okay.
Her name was Remedios de la Viña Alfon. She's from Cebu.
Okay.
And so I must have been 1 year old when that picture was taken. And then, itong other one naman, siguro I was 2 years old. Yeah.
Sir, lumaki ka sa Iloilo, right?
Oh, lumaki ako sa Iloilo. Yes.
I heard that yung music namana mo rin talaga sa family?
Actually, Paolo, it was my lola that was playing music all day in the house. So para na-imbibe ko yung mga music in my head. You know, he was a radio listener. And so music was very much a part of our home. And so it was impossible not to not to be musical because of my lola. And my mother, I don't know if you have a picture of her, yeah, she played the piano.
Oh, okay.
The piano, yes. And I remember she used to play Clair de Lune. It was composed by Claude Debussy. It's a beautiful piece about the moon.
Oh, okay.
And every time there's a full moon, I always go out of the house, except when it's raining. I go out of the house to view the magnificent moon. Yeah. So I've always been connected to that moon.
Wow. Wow, galing. And your dad is
My father came from China. He was only 14 years old nung dumating siya sa Philippines because they were poor, and the mother had to support 7 other children. My father lost his father when he was only 10. So the mother could not afford to raise all of them. So he decided to, with the help of an uncle, he decided to come to the Philippines to seek better life. And
he did.
Yeah, in Iloilo. So he migrated here, and then he started to work, and then eventually started a business. And so he's a self-made man. And when I look back, I really respect him. I can never accomplish what he accomplished. And so right now, I tell my children that if we are seated under the shade of this massive tree, we have to thank my father who planted the seed of this tree.
Galing. Tama, sir. Pero galing. Siyempre, we always have to thank our parents, ika nga, kung ano yung meron tayo ngayon. Especially, naniniwala naman ako that not everyone is blessed with a great father or a great mom.
By the way, Paolo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I may ask, what is the root of your family name, Contis?
My father was Italian, sir.
Oh, okay.
Pure
Italian?
Pure Italian, yes. But he's in heaven now.
Okay, because I have to tell you something, Paolo. Growing up in Iloilo, I was exposed to beautiful Italian music, especially Neapolitan songs, from Napoli. And so you can tell in many of my compositions that it was influenced by Italian music.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. One of my songs, for example, called Refrain.
Okay.
If you listen to it, you can tell that there was a lot of Italian influence.
You just really like the music.
Yes.
Pero wala naman po kayong friends na Italians and everything.
Oh, I have many Italian friends.
Tsaka pagtungkol sa heart and then Italian, di ba? I mean, di ba, love. It's a very sweet language also kasi.
Do you know any Italian song, Paolo?
No. The problem with my dad is my dad went to the Philippines and nag-aral siya ng Tagalog. Ang teacher niya, yung mom ko. Hindi niya ako masyadong naturuan with Italian culture because when I was growing up, super Filipino na yung dad ko.
How old was he when he passed away?
66. He had cancer.
Young, huh?
Yeah, very young. He had a good fight. He fought for about 8 years.
Okay.
It was a good fight.
Paolo, this is what I'm going to do for you and your mom. I'm going to put together on maybe 2 or 3 CDs my favorite Italian canzone. Italian songs.
Yes.
I will give that to you, and I want you to invite your mom while you're having dinner, while you're together, play all those songs
Wow,
in memory of your late father.
Thank you, thank you. She would love it. She would love it, definitely. She would love it. Kinikilig ako. Thank you, sir. Sir, picture 2 tayo, ha? Mukhang
Okay.
mahaba itong kwentuhan natin, pero picture.
Wow.
Let's talk about your music.
Wow, look at all those albums.
You have a total of 15 albums, right?
Yeah, ang galing mo. You made research, Paolo.
Of course. Pero you started releasing albums when, kailan po?
Alam mo, Paolo, yung unang-una kong record was a 45 RPM single.
Okay.
It's a small record. Wala lang akong makuhang kopya ngayon eh. It's a small record with a big hole.
Okay.
Small record with a big hole, and you play it on a turntable, and it runs
Okay.
45 minutes. 45 RPM revolutions per minute.
Per minute.
45 RPM, 45 revolution per minute. That was my first record. That was in 1967.
Wow.
And then, ginawa ko yung first LP ko, pero wala kang kopya dito. Ang first LP ko, Deep in My Heart,
Okay.
1968.
Okay. Yun yung pinaka-first talaga.
First album.
Album.
Album, oo.
Sir, lahat ng albums mo, composed mo lahat yung music?
Yes. Compose ko lahat. But sometimes, yung lyrics were written by other people.
Oh, okay. Pero yung music, ang iyo talaga.
Yes.
How do you compose so many songs? What inspires you to compose?
You know, I believe that each one of us is gifted with a talent. You know, so I think that I was gifted by God with a talent for music. You know, it just comes naturally.
Okay.
I'm on a plane and I look at the clouds and I begin to compose. We're all like clouds that move across the skies, changing form before our very eyes.
You can find inspiration everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, wow, gift talaga. When you compose your lyrics, you have a tune in mind already, or not yet?
No, the melody just comes to me. Sometimes,
Really?
Sometimes I get inspired by somebody else's music.
Okay.
You know, for example, one of my idols is a fellow by the name of Victor Young. He has died many years ago, but his songs continue to live on.
Ako, sir, wala akong alam sa Abel. Nakakakanta naman ako, pero listening to you na you get inspired by anything. It's really God-given talaga, no?
So, where do you think your talent lies?
I think with acting, kasi I've been acting for 32 years.
Wow.
Siguro naman talent ko na yun.
No, of course.
Diba? I mean, ako naman with yung pagbuhay ko sa mga characters, I think same as you, I think I can get inspiration from other things and put it in my character. So
But
I think
you don't sing.
I can carry a tune. Sakto lang. Sir,
Yeah.
picture 3 tayo, picture 3.
You know why? You know why, Paolo? Because Italy is a major source of beautiful music. Even the mga opera. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you opera composers like Verdi. You know, they've written such beautiful music for opera that will live forever. Yeah.
Wow. Yung is it just Italian music that you love, or there's also French, German, or is it just Italian talaga?
No.
Iba yung
I really feel an affinity to Italian music, but at the same time, I love French music.
Ito tayo sa Christmas in Our Hearts, sir.
Okay.
Did you ever think na ikaw magiging epitome ba ng Christmas songs? Parang gano'n na yung dating eh.
Long before I was born, we already had many classic Filipino Christmas carols.
Mhm.
So, no. I mean, I'm just fortunate. I'm just lucky that my song has lasted this long. 30 years, year after year after year, sung by many generations of Filipinos. So I'm just lucky.
Pero ano kasi, especially ngayon, I think it's because of what? Of course, because of social media also. It just keeps on getting, your songs are getting stronger and no?
Okay, but let me ask you, Paolo. Why do you think My Christmas in Our Hearts has become a big hit? I would like to ask your opinion.
To be honest, alam mo yung nakakaano siya sa mga bata. I know old Christmas songs. It's just your songs are much more, what should I say, relatable, easier to sing for people. Kasi the lyrics are, again, it's parang feeling ko, it's especially with how you told me how you compose. It's just talking. It's like talking to someone with beat ba. So feeling ko people think it's very easy to sing. Ako, honest opinion ko yun. Sir, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song is "Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining." That to me is beautiful. When I close my eyes and I listen to that song, I picture Bethlehem, the night when our Lord Jesus Christ was born in a manger. That to me is my beautiful all-time favorite Christmas song.
Okay. Galing. Picture 4. Ako, iba tong picture 4. I'm sure ang dami mo nito.
Oh,
So, ilan ang award mo? Parang meron ka sa gilid-gilid
wow! Ang dami kong wrinkles.
Award! Hindi rin ka.
No wrinkles, ang dami kong wrinkles. So, tingnan mo yung eye bags. Ang daming eye bags.
Sa sobrang daming award ka nagkakaroon ng so sobrang dami mo sigurong award I mean when it comes to composing and especially sa tagal mo na.
Every day, Paolo, every day, I thank God for the gift of life. I thank God for the gift of good health.
Mhm.
I thank God for the gift of my family, for my children, and I thank God for the gift of music.
Mhm.
Because God has given me that music, and so I feel that all my life I've used it for the greater good. I've made people happy, I've spread joy with my music, and now, after 55 years of writing songs, God has given me this gift, Christmas in Our Hearts, which is sung by children year after year after year. I'll tell you a story, Paolo. Very interesting story. About maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I was invited by Governor Dimaporo
Mhm.
to give a concert in Lanao del Norte. And I sang there in the middle of the year. And it was held in a big gym. At the audience, it was predominantly Muslim.
Mhm.
Predominantly Muslim. Lanao del Norte. So it was an evening of my hits. So I started singing Afterglow, Deep in My Heart, Can We Just Stop and Talk a While, Afraid for Love to Fade, Love at 30,000 Feet, A Love to Last a Lifetime, Tell Me Your Name, Constant Change, Beautiful Girl, Please Be Careful with My Heart. Hanggang naubusan ako ng hits. More, sabi ng audience, more. I sang more. After 2 hours of singing, more. Sabi ko, okay, what would you like to hear? You know what they requested? Christmas in Our Hearts.
Mid-year.
mid-year and Muslim audience.
Yeah. Oo nga, no? Oo.
So, buti na lang, my sound engineer had my -1 for Christmas in Our Hearts. So, I obliged them. Akala ko nga, i-request nila yung A Perfect Christmas. Because it's a romantic Christmas song.
Yeah.
They requested for Christmas in Our Hearts. I swear. So, I began to sing it. And you know what was moving? What was touching? The whole audience sang along with me.
Wow.
And the words, "This season may we never forget the love we have for Jesus." These were a Muslim audience who didn't believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
So I was moved and I was touched that my song transcended religion. My song crossed borders.
Yes.
So that was very moving for me, and I thank God for that, because
Wow.
somehow my song touched the hearts of these people.
Actually, yun naman talaga, I believe if as a singer and a composer, that's the biggest reward that you
Yes.
can get,
Yeah.
diba? More than awards and what is people singing
More
your
than
song,
applause. Kasi,
more than applause. Yes.
because
To-
sometimes when they applaud you, they're yawning.
they're clapping because you're done. Pero
They give you a standing ovation. Pala, they're standing because they want to leave.
true. Pero yun talaga, the fact that you're right, it transcended religion and it touched lives. So yun talaga yung ano doon. Okay. Last two pictures. Picture number 5.
Okay.
Ayan. Siyempre, everyone knows you, we talked about your music already. Now, if we can talk about, just briefly about your business, ano po ba tong, this is your company, am I right?
Okay. Biscom is the company that I inherited from my father.
Wow, okay.
Biscom stands for Binalbagan Isabela Sugar Company. Binalbagan Isabela Sugar Company. Binalbagan is one of the areas in Negros Occidental, and Isabela is another region, is another part of Negros Occidental.
Okay.
So we cover those two areas of Sugarland, and my company is Central. It processes sugar cane. You see this truck here, it's loaded with sugar cane, tubo.
Tubo.
Yeah. And they bring the cane to the mill, and we process it, and we produce brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, brown sugar.
Okay.
And then after that, we take it to another area in my complex, which is a refinery. And we process the brown sugar and we convert it to refined sugar, white sugar.
Wow. Sir, are you still up to now hands-on with this business?
Yes, I'm hands-on, except that I'm quarantined, so I cannot fly to Negros.
Wow. Pero up to now, I mean, I think naman yun yung magandang gift mo naman sa dad mo.
Yes.
The fact that you inherited it, but it's still, di ba, it's still successful. I think that's the best thing that you could give naman your dad.
But it is not the biggest company in the Philippines. No.
Still, di ba?
There are many mills or sugar centrals that are bigger than mine. But I don't mind.
Of course. That's galing. I mean, kasi, siyempre, I know you from your music, pero I didn't know this much about na ganito kang kalaking, well, again, hindi siya super laki, mas malaki, pero may business pa rin na maayos.
It's big enough.
Big enough. I thank you for you being very humble. I'm sure it's big enough talaga. Okay, photo 6. Sir, gusto ko lang itanong ito kasi may mga memes ka na, di ba? Actually, I saw you the other day, may parang ginawa ka pang sayaw ng TikTok eh.
Oh, hindi. Itong mga memes, Paolo, I did not make these, ha?
Of course.
I don't want people to think na ako yung gumagawa nito.
Of course.
Yeah.
Pero hindi ka naman naiinis or what?
No.
You find it fun?
I'm complimented that they identify me with the Christmas season. And I feel flattered, complimented. I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. And it helps to promote my song.
Exactly.
In a sense, yeah.
And let's be honest, at this time, it promotes a lot of positivity with this kind of, may pandemic, tapos marami kang naririnig na well, kung nagpe-Facebook ka, sir, siyempre, di ba, puro ang dami mong naririnig na pangit, tapos bigla makikita mo to, it actually reminds everyone of Christmas. I mean, it's a very positive thing. And I believe happy ka naman na isa ka sa mga, kumbaga, nakakapagpa-positive ng puso ng mga tao at this time.
Thank you, Paolo.
Thank you, sir. Actually, yun lang naman yung mga picture ko. I just want to thank you, sir. Alam ko naman na medyo busy.
I thought ipalabas mo yung picture where I was dancing.
Hindi, kasi actually, nung inayos yung picture, kahapon ko lang nakita na nagsasayaw ka nung tip, tip, tip. Sir, tawang-tawa ako. Ang galing. I mean, the fact na game ka sa ganun, nakakatuwa talaga.
Yeah.
Nakakatuwa. Anyway, sir, as usual,
Jo Marie, please call me Jo Marie.
Ganon, Jo Marie?
Oo, Jo Marie. Kasi sir is parang, may matanda na. Sir, Jo Marie lang, Jo Marie.
Jo Marie. Woo! Close kami, guys. Mga kapuso, close kami. Jo Marie. Nax! Anyway, tawan-tawa ako dun sa mga sayaw mo. Anyway, dahil quarantine, syempre, may mga bagay na naiisip natin. I just wanna ask for your thoughts on some things before we end. Please share your thoughts about it.
Sure.
That's okay. Please share your thoughts about how do you think Christmas will be this year?
Well, I hope that before Christmas comes, sana mawala na itong coronavirus. But it might take a few more months. And so, the most important thing about Christmas is spending it with family.
True.
Huh?
True.
So, if you have the facility of Zoom, if you have the facility of Skype, FaceTime, be in touch with your family as often as you can. You assure them that I'm here. Your dad is here. Your brother's here. Your sister's here. We love you. We love each other. Okay? But the other thing, Paolo, that I wanted to do is to encourage those of us who have been blessed with sufficiency. You don't have to be super rich. You don't have to be a tycoon, a taipan. If you have been blessed with sufficiency, be generous, be kind, be willing to share your blessings. That's what our Lord taught us. So that's what I would like Sana to present to your audience.
True. Yun naman ang important sa Christmas eh. You're right, family and of course sharing. Not everyone is blessed as much as we are.
I have a new Christmas song. It's called Christmas Moments. It's part of an album called Going Home to Christmas. And one of the songs there, which will answer your question, it's a song called Christmas Moments. I sing it with my daughter and my 3 sons, and each one has a verse.
Oh, okay.
I remember my Christmas when I was 10. Oh, what I would give to be a young boy again. The other one is, I remember my Christmas at 25, the love of a wife and the gift of a child. I held my babe in my arms. And the other verse is, I remember my Christmas when we went around. Daddy drove us down to some orphans in town. We gave some goodies away. Happy faces made our day. We learned that giving and sharing is the real Christmas way.
Nice.
In this album, there are 22 new songs.
22 new songs. It's a new Christmas
22
album.
songs. And of course, the songs are available on Spotify. But I'll give you each a copy.
Thank you. Thank you. And again, Jo Marie, wax! Nakakatuwa talaga. Thank you for your time. Thank you for talking to me. Again, alam ko busy ka and binigyan mo ako ng oras today. Meron po bang message na pwede niyong ibigay sa mga listeners natin? Any parting words?
I know that you have listeners all over the world. So wherever you are, I know that you have been affected by this pandemic. And I know that you are being patient. You are observing the protocol. You are keeping healthy and safe. But the word that I would like to introduce to you, or maybe to give you today, is the word hope. H-O-P-E. And hope that is not just a wish, but hope rooted in our faith. Remember that first Easter morning when our Lord Jesus Christ assured us, "Be not afraid, for I am with you." So I hope and pray that we will all be safe, and do not worry. Trust in the Lord that we are all pilgrims on the road to our final destination. A final destination which is a glorious, richer life with our Creator. So be firm in your faith. Pray every day. That's my message. And this darkness will soon give way to a bright new day. This darkness will soon lift, and we will see a bright new dawn.
Thank you. Thank you. Maraming salamat mga kapuso. Mr. Jose Marichan. Again, maraming salamat po sa oras na binigay nyo sa amin. At sa inyo naman mga kapuso, maraming salamat dahil nagstay kayo sa aming simple at masayang kwentuhan. Sana marami kayong natutunan. Kakaiba tong episode ko ngayon. Medyo marami tayong mga insights na nalaman. Hindi katulad ng mga iba kung mga walang kakwenta-kwentang guest. Ito, iba to. So maraming salamat sa inyo. Again, i-follow nyo lang ang YouTube at saka Facebook ng Artist Center para mapanood yung mga previous episodes. At syempre, lahat na rin ng mga social media accounts ko, paki-follow na rin because I will see you again next week para sa masayang kwentuhan at kumustahan dito lang sa Just In.
Kapuso, this is Jeremiah Tiangco.
Kilalanin here.
Hey, Chef Jose Sarasola.
This is Vince Crisostomo.
Get ready to be entertained because GMA Artist Center's YouTube channel
Is finally here. Kaya alam niyo na mga kapuso.
Let's connect and hang out.
by subscribing to GMA Artist Center's YouTube channel.
Visit youtube.com/GMA Artist Center.
Like those videos, share, and of course, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for instant Kapuso updates. See you mga kapuso!